Hey, welcome to the video. I'm Mr. Powers, and I've always been a warrior. Please, come watch me fight. First match against an unspoiled Trout, as we see there. To the death! I will fight him. So yeah, let's just consult my notes here. Okay, my notes according to this, he was quite aggressive. Say hello. He may be aggressive, but I'm still going to be friendly. Little bow. I didn't know he was aggressive at that point, so how could... Shut up. So he, nice little bow back. He may be aggressive, but he's honourable. Alright, so look at him coming straight at me and parrying. Yeah. No. So yeah, a little bit of a damage trade at the beginning. I get him, he gets me. I get him better than he gets me. That makes him mad, so he comes right after me. Don't you touch me, he says. So I'm seeing this aggressive style of his, and also noting the parry there. Always note if someone tries a parry, make careful note and remember not to do any obvious attacks. Yeah, so just roll through it. Just roll through those attacks. Obviously having high adaptability certainly helps with that. But, and there's the victory. So, just a couple of things to talk about, and I will put some links in the description of this video to some helpful videos that talk about these things better, but some things to know is spacing, you know, how far your weapons attack, how much it leaves you open. Well, it would just go watch the videos, they talk about it much better. So next guy we've got is called Slendy Knife Pro, and there he is with some phantom damage. So at that point I would have been going right with phantom damage, so that means there's a little bit of lag going on. Strangely enough, he didn't hit me there, even though I thought he would have done with the phantom damage, but you know, lag, it's inconsistent. So yeah, he's taken a nice little chunk out of me, so I'm like, fuck that, he's coming at me hard, I'll just poise through his attack and take off a nice slice of his health. Yep. Again, seeing that he's come in with those 4 slash flurries, just take him at the end of them. So I love my bastard sword. I know. I mean, I'm not going to be the one, somebody to, you know, say, oh, all these weapons, and yeah, he was very good. You know, use this weapon. I just used that setup basically. I'm not a great Dark Souls player, but I know how to fight. That's why I do well at this, because it's about getting inside your opponent's head. With this guy, yeah, Len loves Might, as he's called. Not much you can really do with this. It's an endurance thing. It's kind of like, I look at these as sort of like boss fights, when you come up against one of these guys with their Havel's armor and their can you hear the inverted commas when I say this? Tactics. Yeah, not exactly honourable combat. And so yeah, he's just trolling like fuck. So here's my. I've got 2 encounters with this guy on this video. This is the first one. I can't remember which way round it goes. One of them he kills me. One of them, well, you'll see. So just trying to play it nice and safe. It's a good opportunity for some dodge practice, basically. Oh, nearly went off there, didn't you, buddy? Didn't you? You nearly went off there. I think this is the one where he kills me. Yeah, there he goes. And spam out those, whatever that was. No, he says. I should have put a subtitle in at that point. If I have, well done me. If not, what the hell are you playing at? Okay, so next guy. Now we've got off trolley pants. Addy Broche, who knows? Now what do I remember about this fight? Oh yeah, okay. This is quite some fun. Some good little pyrotechnics in this game. So a little wave, give him a bow. It's always nice. Oh, there's my own. Oh, okay. Sorry, I recorded a little test of this earlier and I didn't delete it, so I just heard it on the preview track. That's distracting. Anyway, so yeah, the good old backstep into spam R1 combo. It's great. There we go with the pyrotechnics. Hit him through his holy water. How do you like me now? So I know that his weapon speed's slower than mine, so I can pretty much just take advantage of his failed attacks, which is what we're going to do. Another little dash forward attack, but didn't quite catch him there. The lag says otherwise, even though it made the hit noise. Again, just knowing that he was just at the range of my R2 attack there, decided to give him a little cheeky one, and I got him. Is this the one? I think this is the one where I got a bit cocky. I thought I'd killed him before I'd actually killed him, as we'll see in a second. And yeah, cocky pants hits the back button in order to give him a little bow or whatever. I've not actually beaten him yet. How embarrassing. I think it's going up now. So there. No. Oh, it's this one. Yep. Oh, that definitely killed him. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, lag. Oh, God. How embarrassing. But then he's dead, and so we can now proceed as planned. Hope you like the music, by the way. I tried to choose something that was kind of backgroundy, not too obnoxious. My music's quite obnoxious. Anyway, so next match, him again. Len loves Marmite, so this is the other one now where I fought him again on the bridge. And yeah, so he got me. I think this is actually the first time I fought him. Oh no, this is the second time, because yeah, sarcastic little very good there to be like, yeah, nice build, well done, you are amazing. So avoided the sorcery this time, was wise to it, got him a little hit as he rolled away from me, and just didn't have quite enough room for another roll. Embarrassing. So yeah, I mean, I actually at the time I remember I was like, oh, thank God for that, not having to fight that idiot. But you know, I wouldn't just give up. I would always try and fight them, because you know you've always got a chance. It's going to be hard, but you've always got a chance. So who's next? I missed what it said. MOD 1991, I think, according to my notes, even though I kind of messed it up by switching. Anyway, let's not bother about that. That's just something to do with the editing. Anyway, so here he is, little bow. Little bow. Would you get a bow back? You gonna bow back? Go on, be nice. Oh, a little bow. Just a little one, not a proper one. Not an honourable bow. Just a little grudging acknowledgement. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So I'll go for a little guard break there as I see he's turtling behind his shield. Another thing to note, yeah, just play your opponent. Don't play one strategy for every game. Play according to what your opponent's doing. So there I see he's slow, he's turtling behind his shield. So I thought when we get that in, if I could time my roll just perfectly. Just roll just before or at the same time as they attack. And if they're wearing Havels, you've got a good chance of getting a backstab because of the slow movement speed. But yeah, really my bread and butter is that backstab attack. You're going to see that a lot. It's a really, really useful way to just take advantage of somebody's overextending themselves. And again, it's one to know, do with spacing, is to just be aware. Oh, excuse me, music pad hit. I love that. Sorry. Yeah, it's just a thing to be aware of is again with spacing. And so knowing your opponent's weapons spacing as well, so that you can just keep yourself just out of range of it and then initiate that back step, hopefully as they're just attacking, and come forward literally just at the end of their swing. And you just, it's so nice when you get the timing just right as you come inside them, and it looks like they miss you by inches on the sort of backside of their swing at you. Anyway, this guy Ezio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He likes numbers and their progression. It's kind of it's the kind of password an idiot would have on his suitcase. Little bow, Ezio, little bow. No, you're just going to attack me. Okay, no honour. Not like the real Ezio. So a little stab for you, Ezio, with your lack of honour. How dare you, sir? How dare you? So at this point, he's turning behind his shield. I've given him a good R2 and then follow-up attack. I'm like, oh shit, just managed to avoid the little guard break there. Trying to get a backstab. I'm like, nah, son. I was expecting that. That's why I rolled out of the way. Oh, climax, hello. And another one. Nope, hit me, but it didn't. Hooray for iframes. Oh, and fail roll. Fail roll of embarrassment. Etude. And so, seeing him coming up behind me, I'm like, oh no! Oh no! I had to take advantage of the fact that he was right behind me to get him a cheeky poke and a follow-up, but he knew I was going to do the follow-up, and so he parried it lovely. That was very nice, Ezio. Well, very good, as I said at the time. And so there he was expecting it again, but no, mate! I learned from my mistakes. So there, yeah. I knew he'd be expecting that second R2 attack, so I did one and then rolled straight away in the hopes of getting that backstab, but unfortunately he pulls out the last minute climax and took me by surprise, and then does this weird pirouetting business that kind of looks like he's dancing when you put it to the music, so that's good. Nice moves, Ezio. Nice moves. Well done. I sounded really sarcastic. I really wasn't supposed to be. Anyway, so, where's my opponent? Usually you'd have a name by now. That's the way to do it. If you make comment either by physical action or by words, the game will soon get with you and be like, oh, he's being sarcastic. Right, okay, here's an opponent. So, Gaping Cat 4 is the next one to be fought. To the death! And look, he's all glowy, sparkly, fun. That means he's better than me, or at least he should be, because he's played it a lot more, according to... Anyway, you should know this. Yeah, I'm really not the most technically adept at this game, am I? But I'm trying to give you insights into how to fight people. You've got to get inside their heads, okay? Make them do what you want them to do, not what they want to do. Or make them think that what they want to do is what they want to do, but it's actually what you want them to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love that hit. Sorry. I said if I had the music going whilst I was doing this, I wouldn't sing along with it, but I just failed at that. So yeah, once again, the old backstep R1 combo working nicely, and then just a little R2 to finish him off with a little stab as he overextends himself in his eagerness to get some damage back. I'm like, very good, but again, that was maybe a little bit sarcastic, because for somebody of his level, that wasn't very good. It's over surprisingly quickly. So next guy, we're getting towards the end of these, I think we've only got a couple more. Rodan 77, yeah. Seem to remember, I've got a note here, it says Great Sword School, so this is what this is apparently, except he's got a little catalyst as well, and he's got some little crystal magic, little bow, almost simultaneous. It's always nice when that happens. So roll through the spells, roll through the greatsword, delayed little stab there as well, it's another thing, delayed attacks. Don't be afraid of a delayed attack, it can catch people on the end of their rolls, or look at it there. See, it looked to me like the first swing hit me and the second one missed, but yeah, damage said otherwise there. And again, I should have really come forward off the back of that first back step, but I was just, it was an early sort of a feint back step, shall we say. It's a good idea to just do feints like that, especially when you come against a high level opponent. If you start to find yourself getting into a pattern of movement or attack, just switch it up a little bit. And similarly, try and observe the patterns of attack of your opponent and adapt to them as quickly as you can. So next guy, Ashran V. Here he is. I believe this guy is rocking like a massive great hammer thing. Kind of looked like an anvil tied to a stick, or welded to a stick, whatever you want to say. And a little bow, he gives me a little wave, that's nice. Ah, we're all friends here, except until we start fighting. So he threw a knife at me, and I am not having any of that, so I will dodge out of the way of his hammer. I wasn't very familiar with this weapon, so I was like being a bit tentative, but saw an opportunity for the backstab there. I ain't going to say no to that. So yep, he's doing that little swerve away thing that people do to sort of charge the dash attacks without having to run at people first. I just run at people, it's fine. They're not expecting it, you see, because everybody else does that fucking swerve away bullshit. So again, and because great clubs have this ridiculous hitbox, or hammers or whatever, I was being very cautious with that guy, but as you saw, it didn't really give me much trouble. It's just so easy to avoid the attacks. Nice little segue there, good work, me. Thanks, me! So, yep, nice little bow. Right, what's my note for this one? This is the dodge practice one. Oh no, it's not. The little magical teleport edit here, and no! What happened there? Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It was just me basically saving some time in the edit. That is funky. So yeah, lots of tentative stuff here. He dodges out of the way, I dodge out of the way, I stay back. And you know, we just feel each other out. I got a bit cocky here, trying to get 2 R2 attacks in when I was far too close. That was foolish. So once again, he dodged my back step, dash forward attack. So you can do that as well. If you repeat the same attack pattern, you can sort of induce an expected reaction from the person. So if you do something twice, and then you do it again a third time, and they're expecting you to do the exact same thing at the end of whatever it is. So with that, for instance, is a backstep and then an attack. So on the third one, for instance, you could maybe do a backstep and then don't attack if you maybe expect them to say parry. So this is that was what I was talking about earlier when I was saying, you know, you can make people do what you want them to do, even though they think it's what they want to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, that guy kind of whittled me down quite nicely. Knowing that, I knew he'd come after me, so good old backstep R1 spam does the job. Okay, so that's, I think, the last of them now. Oh wait, no, there's this guy. Is it this guy? Yeah, Voff Lugano or something. Havel's armor, Havel's great shield. you just know this guy is a bit of a troll. So, oh, unlock the Sun Ring as well. Not only that, but that as well. So just overpowered and underwhelmed, or I don't know. Anyway, so here off he goes. Oh, look at that for a dash attack. Hooray for Phantom sideways stab damage. And then out comes the Dark Fog, and I'm just like, right, okay, you do that. I'm going to go over here now, whilst you amuse yourself with your little cancer cloud of blackness and sadness and aloneness. And I was trying to give him a little shrug, but no, he whips out the lightning spears. So seeing him turtling up behind the shield at this point in the fight, I'm thinking, right, this guy's going to be primed for a guard break if I can get him with one. Only problem is, it's a bit big down here. I don't know, it's going to be hard to get a connect because he's just backing off, he's backing off. I need to get this into a more enclosed space. Rather foolish attack on the middle structure there. A little warning shot slash sort of, you know, if this hits then good, but if not, whatever, just throw it out there. Just as a sort of, you know, like I say, warning shot almost. And because this is the comedy last fight, I've got to put some comedy last fight music on it. It's called Raw Credits by Kid Koala, by the way. Good tune. So here we go. Just perfect, really. And there it is. The guard break. Saw him circling around. I was like, right, if I just time this right, it should just connect with him as he comes in range, which it did. And then he's just a little backstab there. It's nice, nice. Just roll through those attacks. Don't be, and then pull the network cable out. Rage quit. He did not like that. Fair enough, I suppose. But thanks for watching. See you next time.